If you have been around the Souls community for some time, then you must be more than familiar with the discourse surrounding magic and just how easy it makes the game. Well, I wanted to see if this was a true statement. Are magic and intelligence really that broken, or can you trivialize the game with just about any stat? Well, in my ongoing quest to complete the game with each attribute, I decided to beat both Elden Ring and its DLC by only leveling intelligence. I begin my run as the Wretch. You may be asking why I didn't start as an astrologer, given that it is the most common mage class and offers the highest available mind. Considering I won't be able to level my FP, it would have been a great start. Well, I didn't think that far ahead, so here we are. I never said I had intelligence, just my character. Regardless, making my way through the Chapel of Anticipation, I slip off the edge and wake up in Limgrave. A mysterious maiden visits me and offers me an accord.
I offer you an accord.
Thank you, but I prefer a civic. Turns out I got neither, and instead I have a donkey. This will teach you to never trust strangers. Progressing in my usual route, I head to the church to grab the physic before entering the Mistwoods to get the charged attack tier and talisman. While I'm here, I also stop at Fort Height for one half of the Dectus medallion. Here's where I realize this is a magic run and I don't have a suitable weapon or spells or literally anything at this point. So I take a warp to Dragon Barrow where I decide it would now be a good time to get some runes. Contrary to popular belief, I had nothing to do with that knight's cap falling off. His horse just slipped. I just did air quotes in real life. Anyways, with a nice 42,000, I level my int and head into Fort Faroth for the other Dectus piece. I also grab red. What the fuck? The moment we have all been waiting for, my first spell. In the town of Celia, I light some braziers and open a chest to get Night Comet, a fantastic spell for much of the early and even late game. To be able to cast this, I also find the Staff of Loss, which happens to boost invisibility sorceries by a staggering 30%. Further into Caelid, near the Swamp of Aeonia, I also find the Meteorite Staff and Rocksling to add to my arsenal. Returning to Limgrave, I head into the Weeping Peninsula to grab some more Sacred Tears and take on my first real enemy, the reskinned Asylum Demon.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
Holy, that got really close. Well, there we go. Okay, Rocksling is kind of slow, which is definitely not good. Back in Florida, I murder Grandma Dragon for even more runes to allow me to take on an actual boss, Commander Swampass. Get it? Cause he's in a swamp? Instead of actually fighting him, I use the conveniently placed Rot Geysers to do the job for me. He drops a needle that I require to progress Millicent and Gowry's quest. Doing so unlocks Gowry's spell shop, giving me access to 2 more night sorceries to use. One thing is for certain, intelligence builds take absolutely forever to set up. And we're still not done. Back in Limgrave, I deal with the Mad Pumpkinhead in the Waypoint Ruins, where behind stands Sellen, who sells even more spells. Finishing a majority of our setup, it is finally time to take on an actual mandatory boss, Margit. Alright, time for Morgott. Margit. Night Comet, go. Oh, that is disgusting damage, oh my god. That is gross. Oh wow, hold on, I can't cast it though. What about Night Shard? Stop scratching your head, bro. I get it, I don't have any int. No, you suck. Okay, that's actually kind of fast. Cast Rocksling again. It missed. Oh boy. Oh no. Ooh, okay. Alright, we're just gonna stick with Night Comet. It's kind of the most damage, honestly. Oh, that's actually not bad damage. I require more blue flask though. Oh yeah, that is... Oh shit. Okay, back up. We're just gonna heal here so we don't die. And we're just gonna cast Glintstone Pebble until he dies. Let's go. Nice. Alright, not bad. Running through Stormville was as smooth and painless as ever, and I definitely had no hiccups. Eventually, it was time for the unfit ruler of this castle, Godric the Big Shafted, to meet his end at the hands of my magic stick. Alright, I'm a bit curious how Godric's gonna go. And he's not hard, but yeah, see, he eats... Oh wait, he doesn't eat those. Normally he eats those with, projectiles will get eaten by that. I'm just gonna back up here. I honestly think Glintstone Pebble might be like the best thing you can get. Can you charge Night? Oh, you can. Ooh, okay, there we go. So you can charge Night Comet. Alright, we go underneath him here. and just wham, wham. That is disgusting damage. Oh my god. Okay, night comment. Night shard. Oh god, I am stuck in a corner again. Okay, perfect. Now just get behind his ass. Oh my god, I staggered him? Wow, I didn't even know you could do that. I did not know you could stagger with magic. Alright, there we go. Magic? Yeah, magic might be OP, bro. Holy. I mean, obviously I have, 50 intelligence. I'm a bit over leveled. And I mean, the damage is okay, but definitely really good for sure. Like that is really good. I'm liking it so far. Magic's kind of fun. With Liurnia Mine to explore, it was only right that the home of the academy would be a place filled with magic and spells to acquire. First, I spoke with Thops and gave his broke ass 10 runes to start his questline. Made a very important outfit change, picking up the astrologer robe before robbing a fellow int user of his academy key so I could access my true potential. Returning back to the start of Liurnia, I grabbed the academy scroll, which gave me even more spells to learn and use. At this point, I had decided now would be a proper time to start one of the longer questlines in the game, Rogier's quest. Speaking to him, he had me return to Stormvale, where under the castle I fought a tree spirit before watching my boy get back shots of death and agony.
What did he say?
Talking to Fia, I was told to go find a specific item in the Black Knife Catacombs. Fuck this place. I hate this catacomb, bro. I have died more times in this catacomb than I have to literally any other boss. What? Look at where I am in comparison to her, bro. Okay, thank you. Oh my god, dude, that was so unbelievably stressful. Killing the assassin got me the Black Knife print, which I took back to Rogier, who then told me to go find and start Ronnie's quest. How is anyone supposed to do this without a guide? Seriously, I was lost the entire time. Making my way up and through Carrier Manor, it was time to get a real taste of what it would be like going against a boss with a pretty high magic resistance. Safe to say, the damage wasn't the greatest given the amount of intelligence I already had at this point. It took me a bit to understand the timings of when to drink a blue mana pot, as my mind stat was abysmal, but eventually I bested Blue Retta and Ronnie was accessible. You've got to be fucking me. Are you kidding? Dude, why does it take you so long to realize you don't have any FP, bro? Your character stares at the staff like something's wrong. Oh my god, bro, I get it. Surely, right? There we go. Goodness me. What a detriment, dude. How many oh, I used all my blue. Starting Ronnie's quest, I was told to find Blythe in the Schiefer River, but before doing that, I ran through the Academy Crystal Cave to grab the Crystal Staff and beat the Crystallian Duo boss. Behind them was a long elevator that I took up to get a very important spell, Terra Magica. Finally heading underground, I talked to Blythe and find Marika's Scar Seal before returning to the Three Sisters. With Ronnie's quest put on hold until I beat Radon, I also took this time to begin Celavis's questline, but to be honest, this questing thing is making me really tired, so the Spark Notes version just had me head into Altus to grab the Amber Starlight Shard, which in turn gave me the Magic Scorpion Charm. While here, I also took Rai's hand to the Volcano Manor. Oh great, another quest. Joining the manor, I complete the first assassination, giving me Magma Shot. Using Magma Shot on the Erdtree avatar in Liurnia, it drops the Magic Shroud and Crack Tier for even more damage. Okay, we're done with quests. Until later. Finally, we can head into the academy and fight Renala. Running through the academy, I pick up a new fit, kill the Stone Lord for Gravity Well, grab another scroll, and then face my demons and fight the cat in the classroom. Alright, time for the wolf. I have absolutely no idea what this thing is going to be like. I'm honestly kind of scared. Okay, I mean, I do damage, but it is fast. Oh my god, I keep missing, bro. Okay. Cool, I guess. Okay. That should give me time to attack here. They just all missed, bro. Oh my goodness. This guy needs to stop moving, bro. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Nice, and I got another memory stone out of that. Remember when I said there were a ton of items to get in Liurnia? Yeah, well, the academy holds most of them. Okay, rapid fire. I get lost a little bit, but find Top's key. I get lost again, and then find Radagon icon. Along the way, I pick up some new Burger King crowns. I give the key back to Tops, find Tops dead, die, pick up the Azure Glintstone staff, die again, and... oh wait, that's all. Okay, time for Renala. Surely this goes absolutely perfect. No issues, first try. What? Oh my god, hello? Okay, well that was a waste of a complete phase. Rock Sling. Okay, well, they can break the bookshelf. Stop it! Okay, run and don't get... What the... Dude! What? Ah! Oh, I think I'm dead here. Why did I go for that, dude? Okay, giant is good. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind, dude. Dude, this is the third time, by the way. This is the third time. The third time I've gotten her that low. Please just kill her. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Finally. Oh my god. Of course, the fucking dragon has to do something about it. I swear to God, if I don't get it, please, thank you. Oh my god, I have been here for so long. Giving Tops the key back gave me the erudition emote, which I used to enter a magic tower, giving me Gavel and Cannon of Haima. Back in Caelid, I take the warp to Redmane Castle, which finishes Rogier's quest when I return to the Roundtable Hold. On his body lays the full Spellblade set, which boosts the damage of magic skills by 2% per piece. More gathering ensues as I head into Mount Gelmir to grab the Fire Scorpion charm before making my way past the Magma Wurm up to the Hermit Village. At the end of the road is where I find Sorcerer Azur, and talking to him gives me one of the strongest spells in the game, Comet Azur. Heading back to Selen, I show her my Comet and she gives me the Celian Spellbreaker to continue yet another quest. I decide I'll do that later and instead face the man himself, General Radahn. Before coming here, I forgot to change my flasks. I have a feeling I do not have enough flasks. We'll see here. I might have enough, I don't know. Damage is kind of good. Oh, I'm out of blue already. Oh, dude, I didn't drink my blue. I thought I did. Oh, wow, those come out way faster. Oh my gosh, those come out really fast. Those aren't reaching him. Makes it a lot harder. How are these missing, bro? Oh my god, he's so fast. Oh, that hit me. I thought I was far enough underneath him there. Ooh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, I'm out of blue. Stop looking at your staff, bro. I get it. I'm out of blue. Alright, this should be it. Nice. There we go. Wow, Night Comet does so much damage. Oh my goodness. With Radahn defeated, the stars are unfrozen and one crashes into Limgrave, allowing me to start the second half of Ronnie's quest. First, I head into the Celia hideaway to use the Spellbreaker on the door and find Lusat, who gives me another legendary spell. Why is he laying like a French painting? Like, you could definitely, like this right here, this is like a Renaissance painting right here, bro. This is a painting right here. For sure. Returning once again back to Selen, she tells me about her real body found in the Weeping Peninsula. Heading that way, I turn her into a ginger and remove her soul. The next step requires me to talk to Jaren in Redmane. Following that, he appears back in the Witchbane ruins next to Selen, where he tells me he wants to kill her. Finally, I return to the academy and help Selen fight off Jaren, completing her quest. Dude, that's gotta be someone's worst nightmare. Going up against 2 sorcerers? Holy shit. That has got to be terrible, dude. It's like having 2 Gideons. I'd rather, like, I don't know, eat sawdust or something like that. Oh my god. Surely she stays a pretty woman and doesn't turn into anything crazy. Oh my god! Still in Raya Lucaria, I roll through an invisible bookshelf to reveal a secret room where I find Comet as well as the Graven School talisman. With that, I return to Altus and get ready to make my way into the capital, but first I must face off against another horse girl. At least this one doesn't have 40 magic resistance. Dude, Comet is good. Oh my goodness. Wait, Comet is disgusting. It killed him so fast, and you can cast it so fast. You would not believe your eyes if 3 gold fireflies. I'm gonna die to the Erdtree avatar. Oh, run away. No, leave me alone. No, leave me alone, dude. I don't want you. You don't have my consent. Is this money or is this a somber? I think it's a somber, no? Nope, it's neither. You go over there. I'm just gonna keep casting Comet. Do I have time? Please. Okay. Nice. There we go, and I got my final talisman pouch. Perfect. There we go. All that was left for me in the capital was to face Morgoth himself, and I had a plan, and that plan required even more collecting. Back in Limgrave, I murder Patches for his bell bearing, which allows me to buy Margit's shackle. I then grab a somber 9, 8, and 7 to get my staff to +9. I kill the tree spirit in Mount Gelmir for the cerulean hidden tier, absolutely eradicate Gillica for ritual sword talisman, grab Azura's fit for more stees, and finally activate Godric's great rune for some more stats. Basically a bunch of shit. Put it all together and prepare to witness absolute cinema. Alright, this Morgoth fight is about to be cinema. Put him on the ground, and then we go. Oh, this is a problem. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna enter the arena, we're gonna get closer to him. We're gonna put him on the ground, drink, and then try it this way. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, rip. Okay, now I'm out of blue now. Oh, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. He gave me the best attacks that he could have used. Alright, well, there we go. That's Morgoth. Waste of air. I am an int user. I am stronger than you'll ever be. Talking to mommy, she gives me the rolled medallion, which I use to access the mountaintops. While I'm up here, I complete arguably one of the most beautiful stories in the game by releasing the jellyfish Ash to be with her sister. I'm not crying, you're crying. I also grab another legendary spell, Founding Rain of Stars. Spoiler alert, it's not a very good spell. With that, it was time to take on the fire giant. Stars, go. Oh my god, really? That already broke his thing. Wow. This is decent. I can do a little something with that. There we go. Alright, what is Zaymor Ice Storm? Does this hit him? It does. Big. Okay, run away from this. Dude, Shard Spiral on big bosses is disgusting. Okay, that both of those missed. How is that possible? Stars of Ruin, go! Perfect. Dude, that went up right up his nose. Go. That should kill him? Nope, it wasn't even close. Don't bounce. Please don't bounce, don't bounce, don't bounce. Okay. Alright, just finish him off. Are you kidding me? This dude just like, he just straight matrixed my move, bro. He just moved his hand at the last second. That's insane. Oh my god. Okay, spells and missing. Alright, moon. Go. Go, my moon. Oh my god. Yeah. And goodbye, sir. Good fight. I can't believe I said it too. I was like, alright, this is it, GG's, and then he just smacked me right in the ass. I guess that's what I get. Before entering from Room Azula, I take this opportunity to dive deeper into your mom's hole, or I mean, Nokron. Before progressing any further, I have to fight the Mimic tier, which goes about just how you'd expect. I mooned her.
What?
At the end of Nokron, I grab the Fingerslayer blade, which I take back to Ronnie, who gives me the Carrion inverted statue. Instead of heading there right away, I grab her outfit from one of the towers and take a warp into Ainsel River. Running through Noxtella, I find the Baleful Shadow and swiftly let him know only one of us can be her true simp. Sorry, boss. Behind him sits Miyazaki's greatest creation, the Lake of Rot. Making my way through this hellscape, I enter the least suspicious coffin and take it down to find Anal, Beads of the Cosmos. Now, Estelle is another boss that has a very high magic resistance, so I thought it would be pretty smart to use meteor spells as those do physical damage. While the damage was nice, the casting speed was pretty slow, and due to the trajectory of the rocks, it would often lead to them missing or just not being as strong as I had hoped. All in all, Estelle was pretty tough, but after I swapped to Night Comet, the fight became trivialized, and it was where I learned that Night Comet might just be a top 5 spell in the game. Yeah, this kinda sucks. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Oh my god, hello? What is this damage, bro? This dude has 40 magic resistance. Alright, now I gotta hope and pray I don't die here. Ooh, okay, I think we should be good. Nice. What's he doing? Nice. Okay, get behind him. Alright, well. Night Comet, everyone. That is insane. Hello? This guy has such high magic resistance. I did not think that Night Comet would do that much damage to him. Yo, wait. Why can't I go forward? I thought I did her quest. Am I missing something? Forgetting my engagement ring like a bad boyfriend, I head back to the academy to grab it and make my way to the Moonlight Altar. One of the most useful spells can be found up here, and to get it, I would have to find 3 dogs around the area. Bro's just hanging in there. Taking out the 3 of them, opened up the tower, and at the top, I grabbed Ronnie's Dark Moon. Heading towards the cathedral, I get ambushed by Adula, but it was her lucky day because I had a pile of rocks waiting for her. Defeating her drops Adula's Moonblade. At the bottom of the cathedral, I put a ring on Ronnie's finger for my one true love, the Dark Moon Greatsword. Before burning the Erd Tree, I took this time to get Mohg's medallion to access the palace later. Finally back at the forge, Melina says her final goodbye as she burns herself for the sake of my journey.
This shit means something to me, man.
Waking up in Detroit, I get ready to fight everyone's favorite duo, Tub of Lard and Skinny P. Now, I learned a little trick that if you use Assassin's Gambit and spawn the 2 in, they will not see you and walk to the center. This allows you to get a perfect sleep pot to put both of them to sleep right away. This gave me the opportunity to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as some will call it. Okay, does this hit both of them? Yes! Nice. Hit him. Let's go. One more hit on the fat guy. Nice. There we go. Wow, that is like the easiest Godskin duo fight I think I've ever done. Before taking on Malekith, I say my final goodbye to Alex, who grants me a piece of him to always keep with me. I figured it would be a fitting conclusion to use the Darkmoon Greatsword against Marika's own Baleful Shadow, who was tasked to keep death locked away within his sword. After the Night of Black Knives and Godwin's death, Malekith was tasked by Marika to keep death locked away so as to never have it stolen again. Yet there I was, a tarnished with one goal in mind: release the Rune of Death and burn the impenetrable thorns blocking the Erd Tree. My fight with Malekith was one for the ages, a beautiful fight of light and dark, ice and fire, a story worth telling over and over, something so moving that nothing could ruin it. He actually has 1 HP. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, big stagger. No, sir. And GG's. There we go. I thought I still had my buff active, and I tried doing the R2, and I missed. I can't believe I got him 1 shot, bro. That is the epitome of my playthroughs. I get like more bosses 1 shot than I can count on 1 hand, and I proceed to throw egregiously, like really bad, like in that case. With death released and the capital set to ash, I instead return to the mountaintops to pay Niall a visit. He guards something I need. Comet Azure once again proving it is pretty good. Nice. Very fun and fair fight. Grabbing 1/2 of the Halleck medallion, I head to the village of Albinorix and talk with my mentor Albus. He gives me the second half and I use it to enter the consecrated snowfield. In one of the towers, I grab another very strong talisman, the Graven Mass Talisman, for more sorcery damage. Back in Farum Azula, I pay Dragon Daddy a visit and disturb his beauty sleep. Sorry boss, nothing personal. Alright, there we go. Dark Moon. He stands up. Screams. We drink this. Shard Spiral. I'm stuck on his dude. I'm stuck on his. That's such bullshit. I got stuck on his wing, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so much damage. I didn't even realize. That is so much damage. He's gone again. Stop leaving me. I miss you. Okay. Is he leaving again? Okay, no. Hold on. Oh, well, this is cooked. Oh my god. Hello? I'm inside him. Pause. Quick. Meteorite. Go! Yes, let's go. I finally got Meteorite to do something. Alright, there we go. Why does Shard Spiral do so much damage? I casted it 3 times and proceeded to literally drop him from 80% HP to 25% HP. Continuing to tear through the lands between, I head back underground and light the braziers to fight an already dead deer. The Tarnish really does move like King Von. Bro wants all the smoke. Alright, drink this. I'm heavy. A medium. Okay, can you please, like, let me hit you? No. Oh, you suck. Yeah, just keep sitting in it. Nope. Okay, you're gone again. Oh. Oh, God. Just die. Thank you. Alright, well, at least Magma Shot is decent, because this dude just moves around so much. Heading back to Volcano Manor, I get my final request, which has me take out Juno Hoslow in the mountaintops. One great thing about Night Comet being an invisible sorcery is that NPCs can't dodge it and oftentimes just take the beating head on. With Hoslow dead, I get my final reward from Tanith and she takes me to go see Richard. Now, don't crucify me for this, and while I am only leveling intelligence, it doesn't mean I only have to use spells. So, I just use Serpent Hunter. I'm sorry. I need to, like, avoid the poison that lasts way too long. It's still there, by the way. Finally. Alright, are you gonna be a bitch? You are gonna be a bitch. You are being cringe. Stop it. Oh, I think I might be dead here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank god that killed him. Alright, there we go. I honestly thought I was gonna die there. Bro was coming in full swing. He was ready to spread my ass cheeks open. With Richard dead, I use his remembrance to get Rancor, which surprisingly requires a lot of int to actually use. Continuing my cleanup of the base game, it was time to fight arguably the worst fight in the game, Valiant Gargoyles. Surprisingly, Godskin Duo doesn't hold a light to how shit this fight is. That's cool. He just sidesteps it. Yeah, walk right into it for me. Thank you, Chief. Die, bitch. Die. Trash fight, dude. And I'm even worse at it, so it makes it worse. Finally. I hate this fight. And I'm like stupid overleveled. I just never fight these guys, so I'm not used to it at all. Taking Elden Ring's favorite form of transportation, a coffin, I arrive in the Deeproot Depths, probably the most forgettable place in the game, which really sucks cause the lore is pretty cool, but other than Fortisax, there really isn't much here. Remember when I got the Carrion statue from Ronnie? Yeah, well now it was time to use it as I needed the Curse Mark of Death to be able to actually fight Rich Dragon 40 stacks. Heading back to Liurnia, I defy all laws of physics and turn an entire tower upside down, but only from the inside? Magic, baby. At the top of the tower, I find Ronnie's real body burnt up like an extra charred steak alongside the Curse Mark of Death. Taking it back to the depths, I first must deal with Fia's Feet Finder fans. Say that 10 times. Fia's Feet Finder fans. Fia's Feet Finder fans. Fia's Feet Finder fans. Okay, sorry. Alright, I have no idea how Fia's champs are gonna be. This could go one of two ways. Good or bad. Oh my god. So far, good. Okay, well this guy has magic resistance, so this might be a problem. Oh my god. Yo, back up, chill. Nah. Leave me alone. Okay, this guy right here is like the squishiest. Yeah, Squishy was right. Oh my goodness. I feel like I just need a night shard these guys. Or maybe perhaps Night Comet. Go! Oh my god, that does so much damage. And they can't dodge it. This is goated. Get shit on, nerd. Oh! Yeah. Endure. Cool. Okay, bye. Bang. Bang. Oh! He! Dude, Gavel of Haiba is so fun. Did I ever say how Elden Ring was a 10 out of 10 game because you can get hugged by a woman? Yeah, this is amazing.
Shut up, please. I just want to fight the dragon.
Anyways, I decided to use a different magic weapon for Fortisak's Helfin Steeple. This weapon uses Ghost Flame, which does scale with Int and is very good. If you haven't given it a shot yet, I suggest you definitely try it out, as it is probably one of my favorite weapons of the run. What if I just like sit right here and just like live, right? Thoughts? Okay. I still can like barely hit him. Oh, he's breathing fire. Hello. What's he doing now? Is he breathing more fire? I think so. He is. Okay. Come back here. Nice. There's the frost proc. Oh, nice. He's won. Let's go. That doesn't... He hit me. I got hit one more time, bro. All because of the lightning. That's so tragic. This playthrough, I decided to leave the capital for last, so it was time to gain access to the DLC. Making it up to Moog, I decided he would go out just like his brother. Alright, I feel like it's only right that I do this to Moog. I think across all of my playthroughs and all of my videos, Moog is the one who's bullied the most. And that doesn't end here. Because I don't think it works other than that. Alright, go. Go. Yeah! No way. Wait, I didn't have enough damage for that. I thought it would one-shot him. Oh god. Wait, I'm dead. Wait, no. Get me out of this. Oh no. Wait. I wasn't doing anywhere near as much damage as I thought I was going to be doing. Yeah, to be completely honest, Moog took some trial and error. There was one staff that I hadn't grabbed yet, the strongest staff in the game, but at the cost of more FP consumption. I was a bit worried that my small mana pool would be a problem, but it was the only thing I could think of that would further boost my damage. With Lusat's staff in hand, I headed back to Moog to try again. The following attempts were hit or miss, ending in a lot of failure. Eventually, everything finally locked into place and the result was magnificent. And then I hit him. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Wait, this might be it. Hold on. Come on. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god, I just ran out of FP too. Oh my goodness. Okay, took a little bit of work, but we got it. Before taking the zombie hand to the DLC, I did some backtracking and grabbed two important items. First was the Godfrey icon from Godfrey in Altus, and the second was one of the most unforgettable weapons of all time, Moonveil. Who else remembers when this thing was unbelievably strong? I do, cause I used it for my first playthrough. And with that, I took Mikla's hand and the DLC was mine to conquer. As per usual, I collected a whole bunch of Skabooble fragments and opened up the map as much as I could. I also decided to head to the cathedral and fulfill Ymir's weird request. He told me to blow some bell horns because it was for the greater good or something like that. Down by the Cerulean coast, I made my way to the first of two finger ruins and did his dirty work. In return, I was given a really good talisman as well as access to a spell shop. I guess the rewards weren't all that bad for hoeing myself out a little bit. With all the Skadoot fragments I had picked up, I reached blessing level 11, nearly putting me at the soft cap. I decided to fight Gaius first, as this greedy bastard was hiding another 5 Skittle fragments behind his arena. Oh, I got hit by that? Okay. Alright. Luckily for me, Gaius isn't too bad of a boss. I gotta warm back up, man. It's been, I don't know how long. 3 weeks, I think, since I last played this game. Alright. At least light load makes this dodge pretty much very consistent, which is very nice because God forbid you try and dodge that in literally any other weight class and you probably just won't. So it's a great move to deal with, honestly. He should maybe be close to a stagger. I don't know. Put in that much. Oh, yep. Speaking of, there we go. There's a stagger. I should be able to. Nice. Okay, big. I don't think I'm gonna get a frost proc. He has pretty high resistance. Okay, I say that, and then I get a frost proc. Oh, almost too early again. Oh, not the charge. Okay, okay. We're big pooling. This is light work. Yeah, I greeted there for no reason. I really didn't need to. All right, this is where I question: do I dare die for the no hit? No, we're just gonna kill him. We're just gonna kill him. All right, not bad. I greeted, obviously. That's what we do here, man. That's what we do. We greed and then we question our choices afterwards. Staying in Shadowkeep, I returned to the church district to grab a fresh batch of Sydney Sweeney's bathwater. Under all the water lies a secret elevator that takes you to the tree worship sanctum. It really makes you question just how important the Shadow Tree was to these guys. I am curious though, is the Shadow Tree avatar who they worship or the actual tree? Because this dude is hostile as soon as you enter his domain. Naturally, like most flowers, it is very weak to fire. Instead of using typical magic spells, I decided to use the Volcano Manor spells as those happen to scale with Int instead of Faith. Looking back, I missed out on being able to use Flame Grant Me Strength, but with the Fire Scorpion Charm and Fire Crack tier, the damage output was a sight to behold. I have no idea how this spell works. I'm just gonna send it. What does it do? Oh my god. That's what it does. Hello? Okay, I guess it just full on it. I mean, it literally nearly killed him. All right, so you back up twice here. Send this, and then he's probably gonna just, yeah, he's just gonna avoid it all. Holy, I just died to the charge attack. And then this one should also hit. Yes, it does. Okay, that attack will always fuck me up. Always. All right, what are you doing next? Oh, that one. Oh my god, I dodged that. I don't even know how. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I have a feeling this is not gonna go well for me. 1, 2, 3. Hit him. Back up. And then dodge it. Oh my god, I dodged it. Oh my goodness, I dodged it. Wait, can I do this? Oh, let's go. Wait, that was actually really good. Okay, that works. All right, there we go. Took a couple tries, but there we go. Locked in there at the end. Next up was Rolana. I take it she is going to dodge all of my moves. Of course she is. Because why wouldn't she? She was interesting. I think I had fought her with spells, I would probably still be fighting her to this day. At first I did try to use spells, but I was only limited to the night spells as she tends to, you know, dodge your ranged attacks because of course she can. This had me thinking, there is no way I could possibly beat her with just magic as the spell cost was way too much and the damage was too low. I would need to cast 34 night comets, and with my small FP bar I was only able to cast a total of 24 even with maximum blue flasks. This left me no choice.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
See, like, that's really annoying. Wow, I did not think that had that much range. Okay. I'll take the stagger there, though. It's semi-decent. Pretty good timing, I think. It should probably... No? Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna probably not stagger her. Oh my... Thank God. What a stagger. Come on, one more hit. Big. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Okay. What I've learned from this quote unquote experiment here is that no matter which stat you level, strength, dex, int, faith, who cares? Starfists are still the greatest weapon in the game. With one star-crossed lover in the bag, it was time to pay her boyfriend a visit, even if he doesn't actually really care about her and just wants to loathe in his dark room, all moody and depressed. So far at this point in the DLC, no boss took me more than like 10 tries. Mesmer wasn't gonna be any different. Yeah, he pounded my shit. To be honest, I really didn't think it would take me that long. My excuse was because I was actually live streaming this over at twitch.tv/Tuxi and my nerves were up. I have no shame in that plug. Oh my god! Ah, see, I got you there. Haha. I know your tricks, old man. Hopefully. Hopefully I know your tricks. I don't know. We're cooking? This is... Oh my... Wow. I thought that was gonna hit me, surely. I'm not gonna lie, that looked scary. Okay. I don't think I can get a stagger anymore, which is fine. We'll just go to second phase and hopefully get one there. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta bleed. Not bad. That sucks. Oh my god, I almost got hit by that. One more hit. Alright, just don't throw now. Oh my god. Oh! He's one shot! He's one shot, I'm so scared. Oh. Okay.
America.
Oh. That's when it gets the hardest. When he's one shot, because I know that I would somehow manage to mess it up. There we go. Following Mesmer, I headed into the Rao base for the two-handed sword talisman and two-headed turtle talisman in case I decided to use more melee in the future. With most of the side exploration out of the way, I headed into Ballarat where it was time to battle the furries. While the lion is weak to fire, I decided to use some cold sorceries as they seemed pretty fun, and given the Dark Moon Greatsword was so good, surely these would be too. Yoop. Oh, I have no blue. Oh boy. Okay. Yup. Okay, I have time to drink now. I have time to get a few off as well. Yep. I do like that. Can at least cast spells really fast, which is really nice given that I need to cast a lot of these spells to be able to actually do any damage. Honestly, the longer he takes to get into phase 2, the better. Look at how much damage I just did. That's actually insane. That was really good. Okay, this is a good move. I can actually avoid this one pretty easily. Just run away from it. Jump that, and I should be able to get a couple casts off here as well. Oh my god, he's actually so low. This is good. Or bad, I don't know what of the two. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What a... Wow. What a clutch there. Moving to the land of shadow like a stone cold killer, no boss was safe from me. Making my way through the Rao ruins, I had to quickly show chat what hundreds of hours of Elden Ring looked like. If you line yourself up with this thing... Horse... Dash... Nope. It didn't look good. Don't worry, I did make it down there. With that, I arrived in front of Romina's front door. Now, what could I possibly use against someone as agile and quick as Romina? Two big ass swords, that's what! Alright, one more jump attack should do it. Boom! Let's go! Double great swords was the move. With the north half of the map done, it was only right I took my talents to South Beach and ventured deep into Miyazaki's ass crack. You've heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. This place sucks. I even went and got Miriam's vanishing, and these anal beads could still see me. I died here more times than I died throughout like all of the base game open world. Unbelievable. What the fuck? To really add insult to injury, even after I reached the finish, I was coerced into jumping into the abyss with no idea what was at the bottom. Instead of death, I was met with a sentient cum horse. As long as he doesn't do... Oh, perfect. He actually gave me the move I wanted, which was no move. That was extremely greedy of me to go for a cast in between that, but it worked out, so I'll take it. I dodged way too early there. I should have time to get a blue flask in here as well. Yes, okay, perfect. Alright. Nice. Okay. I guess he's just gonna bless me with the greatest set of moves that you could ever ask for. Thank you so much, Putressa Knight. Let me have some of your juices.
What do you mean by that?
With only a few bosses left, I headed into the hinterlands and took a nice bit of rest to regather my thoughts. With my break done, I hoed out one more time and blew the second bell horn for Ymir. Back at the cathedral, I got up close and personal with his chair. Smells like cheese. Under the cathedral was one more set of finger ruins with yet another freaky boss waiting at the end, Metyr, Mother of Fingers. Why would you do that? So, how the fuck do you do that? What if I just like, what if I just, you know, do a little bit of this, you know what I mean? I'm dead anyways, it doesn't matter, whatever. Yeah, just kill me. Like, I might suck at like certain fights, like Bale, for example, but at least Bale is like semi-decent, he's semi-fun. This is just ass. Alright, let me lock in. Easy. Easy. See, that's the one that I thought she was doing, not this delayed ass hit. And it messed me up tremendously, I'm not gonna lie. Now, literally, as long as she just doesn't do the fucking meteor, then we're fine. That's the one move that I can't dodge. Good, she's dead. Yeah, run away. It's not even satisfying. Excuse my skill issue. Now that that atrocity is done, let's go do something a little bit more fun. Another NPC fight. Taking a deep dive into the hole at the end of the dragon's pit, instead of finding happiness, I found an ancient dragon man. Luckily for me, Night Comet is overpowered and NPCs can't dodge it. Then again, I am one shot to any attack he does. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Oh! Get him! Please? Please? Come on. Come on. Yes! That was a close one. Traversing up the jagged peak, I was a bit worried about how Bale would go given my previous track records. Once I reached the summit, I decided to try and use his weakness to pierce damage to my advantage given his high elemental resistance. While the sword lance obviously has 0 scaling with int, the damage wasn't all that bad and the frost most definitely helped. Now that is what I'm talking about for a phase 1. Let's go. We're looking nice. We're looking mighty fine. Ugh. Alright, now I just need to not throw phase 2. I don't even know what he's doing! What am I doing? I can't believe I just didn't dodge that. That move is not that difficult to dodge, bro. Oh my god, I got another stagger? Okay, I guess that works, sure. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay, I beat him, I guess. That's wow. I was not expecting that to be the run. With 2 bosses left, I returned to Shadowkeep to take my 3rd coffin ride of the run. Talk about originality. Before being able to find Midra's Manse, I would have to run through Darklight Catacombs and fight a boss I was really dreading, Jory. And if it wasn't for the backshot loop, I fear I would be here for a very long time. I didn't really have a weapon, so I just used Saint Trina's sword, which does scale off in, and I didn't see a boss who would actually be good again, so I wanted to use it here. Once I got in a rhythm, Jory's backshot days were over, and the Abyssal Woods were open. The Abyssal Woods are just one big nothing burger that continue to bore me on each subsequent playthrough. After what felt like running for hours, it was literally 5 minutes, I made it to Midra's Manse, now to just get through here without any problems. What the fuck? I could... Oh my god! What the... Dude, what is this guy? This playthrough is getting to me, man. If you want to know what the most busted spell in the game is, it's Carrion Slicer hands down. It's fast, does absurd damage, and has very quick recovery, so with the right build, you can watch health bars just melt. For example, Midra has over 47,000 HP, and Carrion Slicer does about 1,400 damage a hit on top of the multiple swings. I could get about 3,000 to 4,000 damage in between many of his attacks. While it was absolutely melting him, something was missing. It wasn't until I realized that there was a staff that boosted sword sorcery by 15%. Located in the Carrion Study Hall, I got the Glintstone staff and returned to give Midra another go. Not even lying, the first attempt with this new staff, and I beat him without a scratch on me. Yes! Oh my goodness. With Radon the final boss of the DLC, I wanted to save him as my second to last battle as I usually do. I still had to reach Radagon, so I returned to the Ashen Capital to pay old Gideon a visit. Alright, this will either go absolutely terribly, or it's gonna go really well and we're gonna win first try. Let me just do this. Drink this, and then just hold here. Surely, right? Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this is terrible. Okay. He's just kind of walking towards me? Oh, okay. He dodged the last little hit, which got a little bit scary, but then he just, I don't know, he kind of just like aura walked towards me, bro. He was just like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And then he didn't do anything. Now, there is one spell that was added to the DLC that caught everyone on their first playthrough off guard. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, Miyazaki's Nutsack. I remember the first time Rolana used that move and I sat there with my hand up my ass wondering what I was supposed to do, just to get thrown into the air 2 seconds later and die. Ah, great times. Well, it's a very slow and unforgiving spell, but like its counterpart Moon Sorceries, it allows you to avoid ground attacks, for example, most of Godfrey's stomps. So, I threw together a group of spells, mostly legendary, to take on the legendary Tarnished Warrior himself. Definitely the play here. We just run this way, we cast another one, and then you come here, this might actually hit me. Hopefully not. Nope, it doesn't. There we go. Let me sprint around. We can charge up a Night Comet here. Drink a flask. We get kicked in the face. Okay. Oh, that's awful. Oh. Maybe? Oh, I got a stagger? Hello? Whoa, whoa, what? I've never seen that. I know you can stagger with magic, but I did not think I would stagger him there. Wow. Okay, there we go. With Radagon's arena unlocked, I guess it would be appropriate to also grab the Grace in front of Radon's arena. Okay, back to the DLC. Burning the ceiling tree because it looked at me funny, I warped to Enir Elam, and this time I can get past this place without any worry thanks to Miriam's vanishing and Assassin's Gambit. You thought I was gonna cut to me getting killed by something, huh? No, I'm serious, I made it to Leto without any problem, surprisingly. Okay, I'm getting distracted. It's time for everyone's favorite gang fight. I wonder if maybe what I do is charge one, drink, and then do this. Why did I just drink a blue? I did not need to do that. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, this is chalked. I wasn't even able to break him out of that. Okay. Keep running until one of them takes aggro. Come on, Natan. Yes, yes. Okay. Stop it. Stop jumping around everywhere, please. You're being really annoying. There. Okay. Okay, there's one. Now we just need to do the more difficult fight. But maybe we can just like constantly stagger her to the point where she can't even heal. Yes. 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 Let's go. Perfect. Now that both the final bosses are ready, I still got one more shard bearer who awaits my arrival at the bottom of the Halig tree. Back in Ordina, I finished the puzzle and warped to the Halig tree. You know how you can use the riposte tech to skip through most of the level and arrive on the elevator by Loretta? Yeah, well, I had the utmost confidence it was this Misbegotten. It wasn't. That didn't stop me from trying the other Misbegotten right next to him. You know what, I'll just go the normal way. Arriving at the final horse girl's front door, I wanted to use some more DLC spells, so I duped Gaius' Remembrance to get Blades of Stone. Alright, here she comes. Charged. Charged. Dodge everything. Dodge the bow. I think I get a charged here. Another charged. Oh my, okay. Holy. Oh wow, I killed her so fast there. With my path into Elfiel open, I ran through till I reached Melania. At first I thought Dark Moon Greatsword and Cold Spells would be perfect given they have been a reliable way to fight Melania since day one. But as I was fighting her, I pulled out another DLC spell, Fleeting Microcosm. As I was casting it, I learned that she does not dodge it like she does other spells. Given her first phase is very passive, this allowed me to keep a distance, cast for free, and essentially avoid any attack other than Waterfowl. This might be the move. So with a tactical retreat, I got to work making it stronger. Oh really? I'm dead. Darn. Okay, hold on, wait, this is kind of gross. Back in the DLC, I went back to the cathedral and put an end to Ymir's antics once and for all in exchange for all his gear. He drops the Maternal Staff and Finger Rope, which adds a combined 23% increase to finger sorceries. With my build fully put together and complete, I'd like to present you probably the easiest way to actually fight Melania. Oh my god, wait, I got the buff because I was standing in it when it blew up. Oh my god. Oh, we're so chalked. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, Terra Magica does not have as much of a use as I would hope. It takes too long to cast. Unless I can like stand from like a mile away, but I keep running back, which means that it wouldn't really get the buff. Walk into it. Yes. Okay, I did not drink the flask. How the hell is she missing that? Hello? Oh. If she does like the follow-up attack where she goes up in the air, I think I can actually cast a Microcosm. And I don't have the FP to do it. Oh, that's so tragic. Alright, Ronnie Moon. Okay. One more. Let's go. Right there. Boom. Nice. Wow. Magic makes Melania really easy. Who would have thought? It was just a matter of getting the right, like, setup. But wow. That is insane. Yeah. Fleeting Microcosm might be broken. Especially given the fact that Melania, of all bosses, doesn't input read it. Back into the DLC for the final time, and with Radon my final challenge, I decided to return to what worked. Carrion Slicer. I found it to be the best use case given his health bar and resistances. I felt a solid spell like Slicer would be a nice way to end things. Ultimately, a pretty boring way, but I couldn't really think of any goofy way to cheese or break the game like I did for Millennia, so this was a decent option. See, look, I got 2 casts there. If I didn't have the speed talisman, I would have only been able to get 1 in. That is one thing that is very nice about this sword set here. I should have gotten hit by that, not gonna lie. Is that you can definitely cast faster, which in turn is more DPS, which is obviously what you want. You want more DPS. Alright, cast this, swap back to the sword, and dodge forward, perfect. There we go. Alright, we're looking good. We're gonna have to do a blue. Okay, I can't hit. I can't attack until he gives me a time. Perfect. That is the move that would have been perfect for that. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're moving. Alright. Now this move can be kind of tricky, but for the most part, it's still bullshit. Got it. That move literally makes 0 sense, because why is he doing that? I don't understand. Alright. Okay. Oh god, the scary move. And this should give me enough time to just... what? Oh god, I have no blue. Hit him. There we go. Oh my god, that was the worst time to run out of mana. Oh my god, like my heart skipped a beat there. And with that, we arrive to the final boss. What better way to close off this run with the most notable weapon in the game, Darkmoon Greatsword. I was actually surprised by just how much damage the special skill was doing. I know I have 99 intelligence, but still pretty damn good all things considered. Okay, I lied. I actually swapped my build around going into Elden Beast as I wanted to use Shard Spiral one last time as it worked wonders on big bosses like Fire Giant, so I figured it would do really well here. And I was right. I wonder if it's worth just not using this staff, because realistically I should probably be able to cast it a lot more if I can actually just use a faster staff. Then again, he is half HP, so it kind of worked. That's not good. That's the wall. Alright, rings. I'm still getting chased by Elden Stars, so that's a bit scary, not gonna lie. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I'm not getting chased by Elden Stars anymore. Alright, well then there's this. Alright. Oh, then there's this. What's he doing now? I can't see a thing. Okay. Nice, we go, and there we go, let's go, nice. Wow, Shard Spiral, my beloved, holy. Dude, Shard Spiral is so good, especially on like bigger bosses like that was just melting him. I mean, it got him to like half HP, really fast. With that, this run comes to a close and I beat all 26 remembrances by only leveling intelligence. The magic truthers are right, magic is really strong, and I'm sure if you actually make a true mage build with good mind and vigor stats that you could very easily beat this game without a second glance. If you haven't already, consider checking out one of the videos on screen now, and with that I will catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.